Off to a great start. I already forgot to unmute myself as we got things started. Welcome to Death by Improv's first ever live stream improv show here on youtube.com/Death by Improv. Make sure you subscribe so you know if we do more of these in the future. We are doing this show today because as everyone else around there is also quarantined, we want to stay sane and productive and have a little fun and try to bring some laughter to you out there. So without further ado, let's bring out the rest of Death by Improv. We're going to be making up a bunch of stuff, playing a lot of short form improv games for all of you out there, using suggestions you give us in the chat. And the very first thing we'll need in a moment is a bunch of one-syllable names. So if in the chat you can start throwing some one-syllable names in there, that'd be great. But in the meantime, a couple of announcements as we get started. We are doing this stream entirely free. Death by Improv, thankfully, doesn't have any rent to pay at the moment or much overhead to worry about. So we're doing this show entirely for free, but in lieu of any sort of ticket price, we are asking that you consider giving donations to worthwhile causes. And one that we're spotlighting today is the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. Lex, why don't you tell us a little bit about why we picked that one?
Not Lex.
Yeah, I don't think his audio is working.
Well, we seem to have lost Lex already. Today's show might be filled with a few glitches. I apologize, but we will work it out. The Community Food Bank of New Jersey is, as the name implies, a food bank that serves all of New Jersey and is a wonderful organization helping people with access to food. Lex will tell us a little bit more about it.
Everything Mike said is true.
There we
so
go.
I just want to put that out there. Everything Mike said is true. But yeah, as you know, this is a difficult time for a lot of people. People are losing their jobs. People are struggling. And the local New Jersey Community Food Bank is trying to help those people. So we'll have their link on screen from time to time. And Haakim's also going to direct you to other places where you can find great places to donate to.
The other places we're focusing on right now are the two theaters that we perform at once a month when we're not all stuck in our homes. So if you have a moment, go to deathbyimprov.com and you will find links to both Union County Performing Arts Center and Main Street Theater Company in Parlin, New Jersey. Those are the two spaces we perform at every month, and it'd be wonderful if you can help those organizations out while they're currently, like theaters and organizations everywhere, closed to the public. So we're going to get started with our first improv game. We're going to kick it off with a round of do-rap rap. For this game, I need Susan and a bunch of people whose name I can't remember right now. You know who it is. I'm going to pop off. We need some one-syllable names that you've given us in the chat. So we're going to start things off with Jen and using the name Biff. So take it away. Oh, wait, I forgot to finish explaining. They're going to be rhyming one-syllable names, starting with Jen rhyming off the name Biff. So one rhyme, another rhyme, and then three rhymes, and then one rhyme, and three rhymes. Keep going until someone screws up, repeats a rhyme, or completely blanks on it, at which point the rest of DBI will boo them. So DBI, let's hear a nice boo. 1, 2, 3. And they will be eliminated, and we will play until there's just one person remaining. So take it away, Susan.
Jen, a do-rap rap.
Marty's enemy, his name is Biff.
A do-rap rap rap, a do-rap rap.
Do you pronounce it GIF or do you pronounce it JIF?
A do-rap rap rap, a do-rap rap. I need a new word.
Don't smoke a spliff.
I need a new word.
Jump off that cliff.
I need a new word.
I think I got a whiff.
A do-rap rap rap, a do-rap rap.
Oh, I don't know. What's the diff?
A do-rap rap rap, a do-rap rap.
My favorite bar, it is a cliff.
A do-rap rap rap, a do-rap rap. I need
Repeat.
Cliff was said.
Word,
Different
different example.
context. You charlatans.
Our next word will be Todd.
Okay, ready? Mona.
I know a guy, and his name is Todd.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
He's got a pretty nice bod.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
I believe in God.
I need a new word.
I have a rod.
Need a new word.
I just ate some cod.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
I'm gonna lay down this sod.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
I tip my hat, I give a nod.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
Yeah.
Our next one syllable name is Kurt.
Ready? Jen.
Last name Cobain, first name Kurt.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
That girl's attractive. I'm gonna flirt.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
My blood did spurt.
I need a new word.
It really hurt.
I need a new word.
I'll keep it Kurt.
A do rap, 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 a do Boo.
I disagree, but I'll self-eliminate.
Under protest.
Yes.
Our next one syllable name will be Lex.
Great name. Great name.
So it's going to you, Farley. Farley.
I have a pal. His name is Lex.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
Male is his sex.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
Check out my pecs.
I need a new word.
I just ate some Tex-Mex.
I need a new word.
I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
Is he strong? Can he flex?
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
He's in charge of the special effects.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
This is complex.
I need a new word.
I'm out. I never heard of that name before.
And our final name for the to determine the winner here is Babe.
Okay, Jen. Jen.
That pig, his name is Babe.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap.
My favorite teacher, his name is Gabe.
A do rap, 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 a do rap, rap. I need a new word.
It's broccoli rabe.
I need a new word.
something Q fabe.
I need a new word.
Oh, broccoli rave.
Hey, Farley.
Yay, Farley!
Hey.
Farley is our champion there. For our next game, we're going to get Ryan, Kate, Scott, and Susan on screen for a game called Split Screen. So we're going to have two scenes happening back and forth here. And each time we switch from one scene, which will be with Ryan and Kate, whenever we switch, the last line they said will become the first line that Susan and Scott use in their scene. And for their suggestions, some of you guys filled out a Google form I had floating around on the internet the last couple of days, so I'm going to go to that. And I asked what was the strangest room people had ever been in. So let's see. I've got, well, someone said Tim's garage.
It's barely a
on
room.
screen right
Pretty
now.
strange.
Oh.
What
Where
was that,
Tim
Kate?
is right. I said it's where Tim is right now,
Yeah.
so you should put himself on screen.
No, but we won't use that one. We will use a really tiny bathroom, and that will be Susan and Scott's suggestion. And we will use a really bad escape room for Kate and Ryan.
Fantastic.
So let's start in a really tiny bathroom.
These kids are making me crazy. I don't think Timmy is ever going to get toilet trained.
He's only 12. He's got time. It's okay, Martha. It's all right.
Jesus, Jonathan, that's probably what your mother told you. It explains a lot.
My mother raised me well. What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that maybe it's not a surprise that our son is having such a hard time toilet training.
He'll do it when he's ready.
Mhm.
He will.
Yeah.
I did it when I was ready. 13, not that much older than him.
Jonathan, I just don't think that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
because I'm
think
right.
I don't
I'm
think
right.
this is
You-
working out.
With the toilet training, I told you you have to wait till he's ready.
No, more than the toilet training. The toilet training is just one part of this.
He'll shower when he's ready. He's not ready to be clean yet.
Switch to a really bad escape room.
He'll shower when he's ready. He's just not ready to be clean yet, babe.
Well, Benjamin Franklin was a weird guy. I just think there's a lot of clues in this room, and I just don't know what that has to do with unlocking the case.
Well, it's a riddle. Like, I don't know. You said you were smart.
Susie, I wanted to do this for my birthday, and you said you would come along, okay? I know that I've done 30 of these by myself, but I felt like you were ready to join me in the adventure, all right? So just be patient, just stay with me, and please don't correct me with like what a case is versus a box versus a riddle. Like, it's really gonna raise my anxiety level. I'm not gonna be able to solve any puzzles.
Okay, well, why don't we just think about Benjamin Franklin and his desire to shower or to not shower? Because clearly there's something within that. And I think what's in that is that back in the day, they didn't have a lot of showers. Like you sat in a tub in your backyard and he had a lot to do with lightning. And,
Yes.
you know.
And there's a key right over there.
Switch.
And there's a key right over there in his heart. He will be ready when he is ready.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Not embarrassing to him. He doesn't mind.
And that's embarrassing. And it's embarrassing to me that it's not embarrassing to you.
Well, it's embarrassing to me that you're embarrassed by him not being embarrassed.
Jonathan,
That's
we have bigger
embarrassing.
problems. We have big problems here. And the problems are not just with Timmy or with the bathroom or toilet
We
training.
can't have big problems in this bathroom. It's like 2 by 2.
Right, which is why I want to move.
Switch.
I want to move into the other room. I feel like we're not solving any of these clues. I found a key and I jury-rigged this window open and it's raining. I'm pretty sure if I can get both of us electrocuted at the same time, something's going to happen.
Babe, I feel like that's taking it just like a little too far. I think we're supposed to stay within the confines of the actual room.
Well, they didn't say I couldn't open the window. They just said don't rip anything off the walls.
I don't think you should need to tell you that. Like, babe, it's just kind of like common sense.
Well, they shouldn't have a window then here, Susie. And the
They shouldn't have a window here, Susie. Martha? I'm mad. I'm calling you by your full first name, and you hate when I do that, Susie Martha.
You know what I really hate about when you call me Susie Martha? Because that's your first wife's name. That's what this is about.
I only marry women named Susie Martha. You're only the fourth one. Not that many.
Listen, Jonathan, this tiny bathroom, your untoilet trainable son, I've just
Switch.
about
Oh, now-
had it.
Now he's my son. He's our son, Susie
Switch.
Martha.
he's our son. Benjamin Franklin is our son because he the son of the Republic, and that has to mean something. Should we make a child right now?
Out. No, out. Like that's my code word. I said no pet children.
Switch.
I said that.
I said no pet children.
I would like to have another pet child with you, Susie Martha.
And see. Our next game is going to be a musical treat for you guys called ABC Opera. What's going to happen is Mick, Michelle, and Farley are going to be on screen singing through the alphabet. Every line of the scene will start on the next letter of the alphabet. So if the first line is on A, the next line will be on B, and so on all the way through. So to get them started, I'm just going to randomly pick a letter of the alphabet. J. You guys will start on the letter J. And I asked the audience, what is a period in history they wish they knew more about? And I see a whole bunch of them, but I like landing on Plymouth Rock. So let's see an ABC opera about landing on Plymouth Rock.
I'm here, guys.
Starting on Jay.
Jeremy, please lend me your coat. It's really cold here on the deck of this boat. Oh, Jeremy.
Kyle, I know we came a long way. We're gonna make it one day. I'm telling you today.
Let's see what is on the land. Oh, I see a giant rock over there.
Man, I can't believe it. We are almost there.
We
New
are
country,
almost
new home.
there.
Oh my God, I think I hear a siren.
Perhaps we've landed on a haunted rock.
Quiet. Can you hear her wail?
Really, I can. It's quite frightening.
Shh, shh. Hear her wail.
That's it. We should turn this boat around and go back to England.
Understand me that we have to soldier on. We have to go and get these done.
Verily, I would normally agree. However, there's clearly ghosts on this continent.
Wait! I'm not a ghost. I'm just a lonely girl.
Xanax. I need a Xanax.
You can't take a Xanax whenever you're stressed. That's only for when you're really, really stressed.
Zounds, I think she's offering me something.
All I want is your friendship.
Beware, that's what that said. Before we set sail, beware a strange girl who offers us her friendship.
Can't we be friends?
Do believe that we can believe her.
Ezekiel the prophet said in the Old Testament, beware ghost girls in a new world.
Friends with ghosts. I've always wanted to be friends with ghosts. Please let me be.
Ghost! I told you I'm just a lonely girl.
How about this lonely girl tell us a little bit about herself?
I am just a lonely
A
girl.
lonely girl?
A lonely girl.
A lonely girl.
A lonely girl.
I am just a lonely girl.
Let's see. Awesome. So for our next game, we're going to be playing a game of buzzer. Ryan and Navdeep will be playing this game with Michelle, buzzing anytime she doesn't like something they say. So Michelle, let's hear a nice buzzer.
Buzz.
It sounded like a very defiant buzzer.
So whenever that sort of very angry, sad buzzer is heard, Ryan or Navdeep will change the last things they've said. When Michelle hears something she likes instead, though, she will make a nice triumphant noise.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice ding, ding, ding for you guys there, and you will continue on with the scene. So I asked our friends in the chat if they were making an action movie about their job, what would they call the film? And let's see, we got extreme speech therapist, we got Attack of the Little People, we got threat level substitute. We got Extreme Realtor 3.
I like threat level substitute.
Threat level substitute.
I like threat level substitute. Hey, yo, teacher lady, what you doing here? I mean, hello, Mrs. Robinson.
Gerald, I've told you it's Mrs. Robbins.
Does that make me Mrs. Robinson?
Gerald, I've been your substitute teacher about 5 times now. You know my name.
Yeah. And I like to call you nice teacher lady. I think everybody, and I like to call you Jenny from the block.
Buzz.
And I like to call you hey babe that teaches me math.
Buzz.
And I like to call you North Korea expert.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm glad that you can read my business card clearly, but I just need you to understand that we're in history class right now. We're not in social studies. Isn't
that the same thing?
I need you to wait till next period. It's too much right now.
I just feel like we have a good repartee, a good give and take. Like, can't we just have a little fun? I know this is my 4th year, a sophomore year or whatever, but come on, Mrs. Robbins.
For that to happen, there has to be give and take.
Buzz.
For that, I would probably get called into HR.
Buzz.
For that, you need to grow up and get a job.
Buzz.
For that, it's time for me to put you in the corner.
Ding, ding, ding.
Like I've never been in the corner before. You think that's a threat? I can go to the corner and make more jokes and make more of this classroom laugh than you're doing a good job of.
Well, I've learned from my North Korean training and my expertise. And it's not the corner that you're used to.
Oh.
It's a corner of deathly silence.
What do you
It's a corner of suffocating fluffernutter.
What are you gonna do to me with it?
I think the name is pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, so like I eat a fluffernutter sandwich and it's so thick that I can't talk for a while. That's not so bad. Oh, so like I take a big scoop of that marshmallow fluff and I put it all over my face and in my mouth and I just distract myself.
Buzz.
So like I sit on a pile of peanut butter and it feels so strange that all I can do is obsess over the strangeness of it.
Buzz.
So I just stick my hands to the walls that are covered in peanut butter and marshmallow until frustration overcomes me and I pass out.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, and then while you're passed out, we suffocate you with literal sandwiches of fluffernutter.
But I eat a couple bites before I get suffocated, right? That doesn't sound so bad.
It'll go in, but it won't come out because you'll be dead.
Whoa. This is America. You can't kill me.
We're in my class, and that's how North Korea works, man. I'm already tutoring you for your next period. Now you need to pay attention.
I want Mrs. Johnson back.
Mrs. Johns is not here.
I'm Mrs. John's son.
That's still weird that you call your mother Mrs. Johns.
Well, Mrs. I just
Buzz.
But can we please? I just want to
Buzz.
Ding, ding, ding.
And see. Our next game is going to be a three-headed scene. So we will have 4 players out here. Let's get. Sorry, I keep looking down at my screen over here. Can we get? Yeah, you all know who's up here. So Kate will be a one-headed character, while Mona, Lex, and Scott will be a 3-headed character, each speaking one word at a time when their character speaks. So for this one, I'm going again to the Google form I had, where I asked. What is, if you were to see an HBO miniseries about something, what would you want to see it about? And someone said, The Dark Side of Unwrapped with Mark Summers.
Great suggestion. Can we take this audience like everywhere with us? Because amazing.
Mike, give us the name one more time.
So this will be a scene about The Dark Side of Unwrapped with Mark Summers. If you don't know, Unwrapped is a show starring Mark Summers.
Sounds right. Dorothy, you got a little smudge here. You should take it off.
Thanks.
For
Noticing.
But
you
Don't.
know
what
I've
chosen
for
my
fashion.
inspiration.
Obviously, I mean, I didn't mean to insult you, but most people don't like something that looks like brown crud or chocolate on their face. Okay,
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
fine.
Oh,
That
Wasn't
chocolate.
because
it
Isn't
anything
that
you
would
smell.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. I don't need to know anymore. Obviously, you missed that article from the New York Post yesterday about cleanliness in certain activities. However, I know that you, Dorothy, have a lot of OCD, and I just thought I was helping you. So let's just move on here. I know, we need to keep things moving and very bright for you. Nocturnal people like brightness in the middle of their winters in all seasons. So
Wait,
why
what
did
you
just
say
that
I'm
nocturnal?
Well, yeah.
do
Yeah.
I
look
like
a
nocturnal
animal
to
you
you
daytime
person?
I mean, truth be told, girlfriend, you got some like raccoon eyes going on.
I
Do
but
I
used
my
cover up.
Ow. Yay for trying. Why don't come on, let's take a walk down the beach. We'll just take a little stroll. I do want to show you one property that I was hoping to sell you on.
Is
it
a
big
house
with
5
garages
and
23
trees
and
half
a bathroom?
Well, we have talked about how that's a really demanding list, but why don't we just go take a look at it, and you can close your eyes and you can imagine what you could do if you called Love It or List It. All right? Yeah. Okay.
So
What
I'm
supposed
what to
do
is
imagine
that
I'm
there
in
stead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just stand in front of it, you take it in, and then you're going to close your eyes and just see if you can envision it, if it's got the right energy for you.
that's
I know. Go ahead.
All
I
ever
wanted.
Oh, Dorothy, I'm just so happy to be here and to taking you for nice nighttime strolls in the middle of summer with you and your OCD.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Fancy. So a number of people in the chat, including my brother, have scalded us for touching our faces during the show. So to that, I say, here is DBI touching our faces. I promise. Oh, Farley. Everyone is washing their hands repeatedly.
And now I touch your face. Hi.
Hopefully none of us have touched anything bad recently before our own faces. Farley. For our next game, we're going to have Jen and Michelle hop on screen, and they are going to be playing a game called Character Roller Coaster. Jen is going to switch between different characters every time we hear Tim off screen tell her a new character to jump into. So Tim, you there?
That I am.
Cool. And for this scene, I asked our audience, what did I even ask? Oh, what is a fun fact they knew? And I got some fun ones here. Aside from that, we all touch our face too much.
I didn't see the question. I just saw many, many insane comments and had no idea what was happening.
Let's see. Perry, who I work with at McCarter, says a fly vomits or poops every 7 seconds.
Oh.
How do you guys like that one?
Very sad.
Love it.
I heard fly in my house right now.
Or Tony and Marini says you can't get a DUI while riding a horse in North Carolina.
That's good to know.
Very specific.
That's good to know.
Ferrets have no backbone. Do any of these sound fun to you guys?
Who doesn't have a backbone?
Ferrets have no backbone.
Okay.
Another poop-related one. Rubber bands come out in the poop.
Even if you haven't eaten rubber bands.
Is that from first-hand experience? Do you remember that one?
I'm going to test that out after the show, and I'll let you guys know.
Oh, I really like the one about the horses.
Okay.
You
cannot get a DUI while riding a horse in North Carolina.
That's valuable.
Okay.
That's valuable information. Lady?
Well, howdy there.
Hi, lady. It's so good to see you on this part of town again.
Well, it's sure nice to be back.
It sure is, lady.
I think it's time to let bygones be bygones, Clem.
Freeze. Jen, Christopher Walken.
So what I'm saying is that I think we should let bygones be bygones.
I hear you, lady. Loud and clear. I've been thinking about you a lot.
I have not thought about you for some time now.
Oh, you can't do that to me, lady. I know you thought of me at least once or twice since you've been last around here.
No, not at all.
Lady. That breaks me. You know I didn't mean to do it, lady.
I like you better broken.
Well, lady.
Freeze. Hulk Hogan.
And I'm going to break you some more.
Oh, lady.
I'm going to come in there and I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to smash you down.
Lady, I know that that's something you enjoy. But I've been recovering, lady. I can't take another broken leg.
Oh, I'm going to break more than just your leg.
Well, lady, I think I'll get back on my horse for this one. He's supporting me, you know, not being able to walk at all.
Catherine the Great.
You know I'm sorry, lady.
You need to speak to me with more respect. I'm royalty.
You know that I am sorry, lady.
I prefer queen.
You know that I am sorry, queen lady, the last time that we met.
Freeze.
I am.
Drag queen.
Oh, well, sugar, you need to, show that you are sorry because I don't deal with, just word apologies. I mean, you need to demonstrate with perhaps some jewelry or, some cash money. Come on.
Well, lady, if you don't mind, I did try to bring you a bracelet, but Sugar here ate it, and well, I'm just waiting till the next bowel movement to give it to you, Queen Lady.
Freeze.
I hear it comes out.
Miss Piggy.
Are you saying that just because I'm a pig, you think I will root around in dirty mud? That's a stereotype.
No, lady, I'm not expecting you to roll around it. I'm gonna roll around in it for you. I gotta get the bracelet back somehow, lady. I would never expect a poor queen old lady like you to do that, lady.
I deserve a tiara, not a bracelet.
Oh, a tiara would have been such a good idea. Do you like bracelets, lady?
No. Oh. I like jewels, and I like things befitting my station in life.
Freeze. Igor.
Jewels take longer to pass, so I mean, if you don't mind waiting around a while, maybe something nice will come out, and
maybe a cape. One of the ones you wear over one shoulder. Something to hide the hump.
Coming out of my horse? Did you eat a cape, Sugar? Yeah, probably in about a couple weeks.
Freeze. Mr. Ed.
Oh, I'll just take the blanket there and I'll be fine.
All right, Sugar.
Oh.
Anything for my lady. Oh, lady, it's so good to see you again. I'm sorry for taking the food away and giving it to Sugar. I know I shouldn't have put Sugar before you, Queen Lady.
Oh, that's okay. I'm used to you only coming to me when you have a problem.
You're right. I shouldn't have taken, advantage of you, Queen Lady. But now I know.
Freeze. Lamb chop.
Who my true one is.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm only worth anything when you have your hands in the right place.
For anybody that actually got my Catherine the Great joke, thank you.
Not me.
Our next game is going to have Tim actually hopping on screen now, along with Susan, for a game called Voiceover. For this game, Mick will be providing Tim's voice. So Mick, disappear.
Okay.
We will just hear Mick's voice whenever Tim is speaking or moving in this scene. And I asked our friendly audience here, what's the oddest gift they've ever received? And I got a whole bunch of stuff. Crocheted egg protector. Someone was gifted a grave blanket.
Wow.
Someone got a jar of pickles for their birthday. Hey, Michelle, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy birthday.
Everyone send Michelle pickles.
Please.
We got a rubber duck dressed in bondage. No, thank you.
You're such a prude.
Let's go with the first one we saw that I said a crocheted egg protector will be the inspiration for this scene. And Mick will be providing Tim's voice throughout.
Well, I just got to make sure my little chickadees are nice and warm, so I really appreciate you making these for me.
Well, Harold, I've been always trying so hard to make the best gifts for you, and you're a little particular.
Oh, I know I'm particular, but it's just the way I was brought up, you see. I'm just used to the finer things in life, and you can't always hand make those. So while I appreciate the thought that goes into a handmade gift, they're not necessarily the highest quality all the time.
Harold, you did it.
But Linda, I am shocked that you would accuse me of something like that. I know. I knew you wanted this from the time we first met because you don't know this, but I've been secretly spying on you, and I've installed cameras all about your house so I can know all about your likes and your dislikes.
Excuse me? You've installed cameras all over my house?
I mean, you make it sound like it's a little bit untoward when you put it like that, but I assure you it's on the up and up.
All the time?
I mean, I waited until after we'd known each other for like a week before I had them installed, but it's just, you're sort of hard to read sometimes, and I need to know what it is you like and you don't like.
Is there a camera in my parlor room?
I mean, the parlor room is where I found out the most about you.
Were you there on Tuesday night?
I was hoping we could talk about that in private, but if you must know, it turns out, yeah, I did see that, and I mean, it's not a deal breaker for me by any chance, but it did raise some concerns in my head.
You seem that you have more that you want to say.
Well, it's just, I didn't know who your friend was, and you never mentioned them before, and I don't know where you was able to find a Barney costume in that size for him, so I was just a little bit concerned.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
I'm glad that we can talk about Barney.
All right, let's have it out, honey.
I'm kind of done with Barney, and I'm looking for a big bird.
Oh, I love me some Big Bird. I have a costume in my closet right now. I can put it on for you if you want to see it.
I would like that.
Okay, I'm going to step into it right now. Just hang out 1 second while I retrieve it. And I'm putting it on right now. And here it is. That's my Big Bird outfit. I hope you like it. It's completely screen accurate. I actually bought this at a children's television workshop auction at the end of the season one year. This is authentically signed and actually autographed by Mr. Big Bird himself, the late great Mr. Carol Spinney. If you look at the back of the head, you'll see the signature right there.
I don't like it. Please take it off. Please take it off. Please take it off. Please take it off.
It's authentic. I thought it's what you wanted.
Oh, no.
Oh, so sorry, honey. Oh, now I gone and done ruined everything. There's just nothing I can do to make you happy.
There's nothing except for one thing.
Oh, what is it, darling? Anything at all, and I'll do it for you.
I need something from you.
What is it? Anything, honey?
I need something. It has to do with my eggs.
Oh, what is it? What is it, honey? I'm a great egg taker care of. If you need me to sit on them or keep them warm, or
I need you to take care of my eggs.
Okay. I will sit on them and I will keep them warm until the day they hatch, because I'm not just a big bird on the outside. I am a big bird on the inside, too.
I'm counting on that.
Let's see. Cool. So for anyone who came into the stream a little bit after we started, I just want to remind you, this stream is totally free to view. Nobody had to buy tickets, but we are encouraging everyone to consider donations to worthy causes. Death by Improv is choosing to throw some support towards Community Food Bank of New Jersey, who's providing access to food to many families throughout New Jersey, especially in this difficult time. So you can, there's a link on the bottom of the screen that you can look at for that. You can also go to deathbyimprov.com to find links to the theaters we perform at normally, and places you can donate to support them, because Main Street Theater Company in Parlin, New Jersey, and Union County Performing Arts Center in Rahway, New Jersey are, like performance spaces everywhere, unfortunately closed at the moment. So any help you can give in these difficult times is appreciated. We're going to keep things going with our next game, which we've invented specifically for this format, and it is called Art Gallery. And Farley and Ryan are going to be walking you guys through a virtual tour of an art gallery inspired by a suggestion we have gotten from you in the chat. We have a number of things. Tell me when you feel inspired, guys. I see Swedish chef impressionism. I see Where Have All the Cowboys Gone? I see Scrabble boards. I see beers throughout the centuries, half-finished crossword puzzles. Basement critters. Basement critters. Okay. So this will be an art exhibit about basement critters.
Well, howdy, Jerry. How you doing today?
Frankie, you're always a man of surprises, and I just can't wait to see what you dug up this time.
I can't wait to show you what I found at the dump today. It is going to be amazing. Okay, I found some classic art pieces. I found some
at the dump.
At the dump, yes. People were just throwing out art. Can't you believe it? Nobody wants to look at art anymore. They just want to look at their screen. So art is in the dumpster. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to make a little profit off of it.
Well, all I want to know is, are we going to be able to put all this art together and like pretend we have little friends around the house and like little critters that we can keep as friends?
Of course. I mean, I love you very much, but we need some extra socialness. You know what I mean? So we need to bring in our little pieces and set them up and make sure people see them. We want to unveil them. We want to make sure people are excited about our fun pieces.
Oh, Frankie, I can't wait to get started. Please, what do we have first?
Okay, well, this very, 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 very first one is from a very good artist. Her name is Navdeep Adardo. She has been.
Wow!
It's a little jarring. It's a little jarring.
Word.
Absolutely, but if you can see here, it is a turkey with human. That's right. It's a little abstract, but it's supposed to show us.
Frankie, that's not abstract at all.
It's abstract to me, all right? Because I understand my stomach is in my belly, all right? That's where my stomach is, in my belly. That's why my teeth are always constantly throat.
Frankie, put the sheet back over. I don't want to be eaten by a chicken. That's it. I guess
you have to see this art. This art is going to reveal what is inside of you.
Oh my God!
All right, well, go ahead. You pick one.
We can't start so strong. We got to build up to something.
All right. Well, you pick one then.
All right. Well. I heard a tale of the Hotchman. Is it like a mythical creature or something? I don't know, but I want to know. I want to know what you got from him.
I want the Hotchman up in here. Oh
my!
And we all remember the Hotchman's dart phase of his life. He was always depicting darts and dark-like objects in his artwork.
Well, Frankie, what are the darts into? All of these pieces are making me feel threatened.
Well, they're into a human hand, of course. I mean, that was Hotchman's thing, was sticking things into human hands. I mean, again, that's why I was in the dumpster. I mean, you're going to find human hands with darts in them sometimes.
Have you washed your hands, Frankie?
I've washed my hands. I use the
oh, my word!
Oh, this one's coming at you. This one's just coming right at you. All right, you can't deny it. It's just gonna come. All right, it's a little bit alive. All right, this is the turkey lady. The turkey lady, she lives in the dumpster. All right, so she's gonna be a part of my art exhibit.
Frankie, is this like a Halloween show? Like, I don't want some kind of death scares. Do I have to sign a contract?
No. You don't have to sign a contract. They won't touch you. I promise they won't touch you. I mean, you can go in, wear and rub.
I don't want them to look at me.
Oh, well, they're going to look at you. They're going to look at you a lot. So you're just going to have to deal with that. All right. But if you want to make some money, you're going to have to deal with the turkey lady.
All right. Well, as long as she's stuffed and I can put her far in the basement, I'll be more comfortable with that.
All right. In the far basement, that's no problem. I can agree with that.
All right. There was one other one I heard from, at least one. Is it Tex-Mex or Tex-Lex? It's like a food theme.
Oh yes, it's absolutely. It's the Tex-Lex.
Oh,
and Tex-Lex is all about those South American colors and the working hands. The working hands for the working brain.
All right. Well, this one feels more comfortable, more appropriate. I feel like this is good. This is good to follow up with the turkey lady and the turkey mouth or the chicken mouth. This is very soothing to my eyes, is what I'm saying.
Yes, absolutely. We can all get behind the working hands wrapped up in a Native American blanket.
Okay.
And that's just something we can all love.
Thank you, Frankie. Well, I appreciate that. It's I assume based on what we've seen so far, it's going to build back up. Just hit me. I mean, is there a peak?
There's a peek. Yes. Oh, we can catch it. He's running around. He's got his big shovel. All right. This is Mickey the rat. All right. He's gonna live here for us for a little while. So because he gets a lot of room.
Take it away.
I don't know why Tim has that, but I am so glad he does. So our next game is going to be a round of conjunctions featuring Lex and Scott. So for this game, they will be playing a two-person scene, and whenever Jen feels like she hasn't heard enough from either one of them, she will chime in with a conjunction, any sort of and or but or any of however many countless conjunctions in the English language, whether accurate or not, she can think of.
I have a list.
To tack on to the end of their sentences to make them continue on with their thought. So to get them started, I've gone back to my Google Doc here of pre-show suggestions, and I asked people what, if I had something they really needed back, what's a strange possession they would trade for it? And someone said a billy club, like 1900s New York City police officer. So this scene will have something to do with a billy club of a 1900s police officer.
Dad, I miss baseball.
And
I miss human touch.
And
I miss being outside.
Also,
I miss Mom.
Billy, listen. All right, it's been you and me for a long time. We don't need baseball. We got this thing going. You're Billy Jr., I'm Billy Sr. This is our Billy Club.
Meanwhile,
no one else is getting in. Just us Billies.
Therefore,
I'm hoping that you're okay with that because, you know, I kind of already put all the Billy Club plan into action.
Dad, of course I love being part of the two-man Billy Club, but I just feel like we could use more fun in our lives together.
Nevertheless,
if it's your opinion that just calling each other by our names over and over and over again is all we need to do for fun, I'm willing to follow your instinct. It's just that I'm bored.
Ultimately,
it's my hope, A, that you won't interrupt me. I find it rude. And B, that you can come up with some creative ideas for how we do. We could do more than just talk to each other.
You need more than that. I'm your dad, Billy. We got each other. We don't need clubs. We don't need your mom. That's why I sent her away. Her name was Wilhelmina. She thought she'd fit in. No.
To be specific.
Billy's. To be specific. It was the Helmina at the end of her name that really drove me nuts. Billy.
For this reason.
For this reason. And for this reason only. You're not allowed to talk to anyone besides me.
Okay. I'm with you on the rule. If you're not a Billy, then get out.
Right.
But we've got to... how do you feel about Scrabble or Trouble or just Sorry? Any game with a single word name.
You mean like Clue or Life?
Or...
Yeah, Clue or Life. Those are the only two board games I know. There's more than that. You know, we tried to play Clue. Professor Plum, his name wasn't Billy.
No.
Furthermore,
Colonel Mustard. Colonel Mustard, not a Billy.
Furthermore,
I've decided to rename all of the Clue people by Billy. And that's how I'm going to win. Because I'm always going to guess it was Billy in the Billy room with the Billy Club. And that's how we play in this house. Billy Williamson.
Dad, can I be honest with you?
When are you not?
Okay, fair. I think you have mental health problems. Clue
as a consequence,
I am worried for my own safety. I've considered calling Dyfus. I've considered I've considered calling Mom. Moreover, I've considered just leaving. Just packing up my Billy bag and taking my Billy things and hitting the Billy road without you.
In fact,
I want you to know this, Dad. We're going to start doing things other than just talking to each other and calling ourselves by our names over and over again, or this Billy is going to be a free Willy, if you know what I mean.
You are not to leave this house.
Don't get that close to me, Dad.
Do you understand me?
Dad, you're invading my personal space right now.
Listen.
Let's see.
Whiskas.
For our next game, Lex is going to be transitioning over to playing some music underneath some scenes, while Tim, Mona, and Michelle play a game called Oscar Winning Moment. So for this game, anytime I say freeze, that sounds like an Oscar winning moment, Lex will underscore one of these three players as they give a dramatic Oscar winning performance.
It works.
And they will heighten up whatever they're doing in the scene to make it worthy of the fakest award in the land. So to get them started, I have asked our YouTube chat for a song lyric, and lots of people gave good ones. Let's see, I see multiple people doing Bohemian Rhapsody stuff. I see Dead Puppies Aren't Much Fun from my brother Lou. I see Oh my God, Becky, look at that butt. I see 2 + 2 is 4 - 1. That's 3 quick maths every day. Man's on the block, smoke trees. I don't know what that's from, but sure. What was that, Navdeep?
Man's Not Hot. It's a song.
I believe it is. I just not in my wheelhouse. Any of these strike an interest to you guys? We got Billy, Don't Be a Hero.
Got Back.
All right.
Sure. Inspired by Baby Got Back.
As so much of life is.
So I really don't think it fits me.
I mean, Jody, you gotta stop trying to squeeze into clothes that are too small for you.
I'm just saying you're emphasizing the wrong assets. All right.
You totally are, Jody.
But I really think my boobs look really good in this dress.
No, girl.
Jody,
you're all about the back side, not the top side.
The top side, it doesn't fit. There's only one. You're supposed to have 2.
Yeah, see, 2, not 1.
But it looks spectacular, doesn't it?
I just don't think she's getting it, Jill.
No, she's not.
I don't.
She's not, Joanna. She's not.
All right, then. You know what? Then why don't you pick out a new dress for me? Because clearly you know better than me
she
what
finally
I should be wearing.
asked. Okay.
Jody,
Freeze.
we've only been.
Tim, that sounds like an Oscar-winning moment.
So I've had this picked out for you since like the first day we met. Like, go ahead. Here, go ahead. Take it.
I'll take it
from me. Thank you. Just look at how that will emphasize the curves and the lineature of your just natural born self. And I'm just so giddy that we're finally here. I can't believe she finally caved and let us dress her. Go ahead, put it on. I need to see it. I need to have the joy bubble up from inside me watching you look all sexy, girl.
Freeze, back to normal.
Oh, Joanna, she's so excited she can't even speak.
Right? I'm just, it's... Yep.
You are excited, right, Jody?
I think she might have gone into a comatose shock. I believe that's what happened.
You know, Jody, we do so much for you.
Yeah, she's not moving.
Michelle. That sounds like an Oscar-winning moment, Michelle.
Jody, we do so much for you. And every single time we try to do something nice, you just rain on our parade. You just rain all over it, Jody. And frankly, I'm speaking for myself and probably Joanna too.
Oh, definitely for me.
We're sick of it, Jody.
Yeah.
We are so sick of you raining on our parade. We're just trying to make you look good. We know what colors look good on you. We know what fit looks good. We know your size just by looking at you, Jody. And I feel like you just don't ever take us seriously. And it's offensive.
It is?
Jody, don't give me that look.
Freeze! Tim and Michelle, this sounds like a joint. Or you were still in one. Back to normal.
So what you're telling me, like, do you even hear what I'm saying? At all?
What are you saying, Jody? What are you saying?
It just seems like you're being very confrontational.
Extremely.
I'm really just trying to be a good person, and I can't help it if I'm a little frozen at times and I don't move very well.
Jody. It's because you have a uniboob.
Would it help if I got rid of the uniboob?
Well, I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Jody. Yeah, it would.
So maybe that's all you had. All right, maybe you did tell me and I wasn't listening very well. Maybe I've seen the light.
She's finally getting it.
Freeze. Mona, this sounds like an Oscar-winning moment.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
I was a jerk. I was a really a selfish jerk, just frozen in my own memories, frozen in my own moments. But now things are lighter, and I can see things much clearer.
And scene.
I'm surprised it took us that long to hit that problem.
I've never seen Mona demonstrate that ability to stand that still.
Yeah. Way to play through the glitch. We are in a whole new territory here with improv. So thank you guys for bearing with us and having fun with it. So we've got one last game in a moment, but I just want to reiterate a few announcements from earlier. If you're just tuning in and somehow miraculously have no clue who we are Death by Improv, a Central Jersey improv team who have been performing since 2006 in one fashion or another. In Central New Jersey. We do monthly shows when we're not all in quarantine at Main Street Theater in Parlin, New Jersey, and at Union County Performing Arts Center's The Loft, a small black box space in Rahway, New Jersey. Both those theaters are, like everywhere else, shut down at the moment. So if you can, consider donations there. Links can be found at deathbyimprov.com. We're also hoping people will consider donating to the Community Food Bank of New Jersey to help people with access to food in these difficult times. So the link, I believe, is on the bottom of the screen.
It is.
Thank you, Lex. I want to thank a number of people. Lex for figuring out much of the technical stuff on this. Between figuring out how to stream everything out and get the things on the screen and all that. Thank you to Mick for figuring out some of the stuff on his end, and to his wife Caitlin, who has helped us with the video and graphics you saw at the top of the show.
Love you, babe.
And in our advertisement.
And by babe, I mean Hockman.
Love you too, Mick.
Thank you.
And this has been this has been a great way for us to stay sane in these difficult times, as well as hopefully a way for us
to begin with.
Yeah, fair. It's been a great way for us to try to continue making comedy even when we're all cooped up in our own houses, apartments, wherever. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we will be doing another one of these soon. Stay tuned to our Facebook and our website for more information on that. For our last game, we're going to get Kate on screen dancing to some music that Lex will provide. And whenever that music stops, someone else will jump on screen and start a scene with Kate in whatever position she's frozen in. And that will continue until someone else calls freeze and jumps in. And we'll keep going until I think we have 6 or 7 people on screen doing different scenes every time, and then peeling back off, exiting until we're back down to just Kate dancing. If you don't understand it, you'll catch on. We all know how it works, I think. So we will go ahead and give this a shot. Lex, you ready with some music?
I'm ready.
All right, take it away.
This is the only music YouTube allows us to use.
Freeze! That's a mean left hook you got there, Jerry. Oh my gosh, I can see you've been training.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this fight. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing. I need you to take a dive.
What?
Yeah, we got a lot of money on the other guy. I need you to take a dive.
No, I don't do no dives. What is this?
There's like $1,000 in it for you, Jerry.
Freeze! Now look, you both have to agree that you each have your own points. Tina, it's not fair for Terry to be out with his friends every Friday. And Tina, you do have to let him have some space sometimes. So what I really want to see is I want to see you guys just give each other a hug and say that you still love each other and you're going to work this out.
I kind of like you still, and I'm willing to receive.
See, that's the breakthrough that I was hoping to see here.
Okay, I suppose.
And you know what? I'm enjoying,
Freeze.
I think...
Grandma, I love you so much. Thank you for the virtual hug.
I love you, kids. I love you.
Was that for Grandma Jenny or for Grandma Janie?
Right.
Our family has never been closer than it is now. This zoom.
What about Aunt Betty? Do I get nothing?
Wait, Betty, I thought you passed away.
Betty,
I'm still going.
Oh,
Betty,
good
your
for
hearing
you.
aid.
That's so nice to hear.
Betty, a hearing aid. I can hear it ringing and tinging in my ears.
That is kind of loud and obnoxious, but then so am I, so who am I to complain?
What? I missed the joke. Somebody say the punchline
I
again.
said it was really loud and abrasive, but I said so am I, so who am I to complain?
Freeze. All right. Oh, hold on. All right. Do you smell it? It's my new candle.
Oh,
What do you,
fragrant.
What do you call that scent?
Smoke.
Oh. Not
there-
like vanilla?
Is there a market for smoke? That just feels a little on the nose.
Yeah, it looks kind of strange.
It reminds me of the bathroom in high school.
Yeah. Did you make it yourself or did you buy it like this? Or
I made it. I was going for the bathroom at Kohl's.
Freeze. Oh my God, American noses are so disgusting.
I know. I just can't stand it.
I have you know my nose is a patriotic nose, and I won't have you England folks talking about my nose like that.
Oh my days. It is so gross. I can't believe this. Doing Groupon dermatology was a terrible idea.
Well, darling, that was your first thought.
I like mine. It turned out mighty fine.
That's a pretty nose you got there. I agree.
It was.
Sorry, everybody.
Yep, that's a right pretty nose. I think they did a dang good job on that for you.
I guess so, but I need to go consult the book again because it just doesn't seem lined up quite right. Ugh.
No.
Let me go check.
You get what you pay for, as they say.
Oh, the smoke and the Coles and the Bradleys, this old smoke that filled the.
Best. You did your best. That's all we can ask for.
I mean, can I ask a question? Like, did you lab or did you do it yourself?
I did it myself.
Good for you. I'm impressed.
I couldn't do that.
Me
neither. That's so good. All right. I'm gonna go make some more. I'll put you on my buying list.
Good for you.
So
I said that's not my cane.
Oh, you are such a cut up. I love that we can get together like
Guys,
this.
hello. You're frozen. Say something.
What?
Say something.
Grandma, you are so irritating with this technology.
Oh, that's
I'll be
nice
right
to
back.
sing.
Will somebody come upstairs and show me how to?
Well, look. Okay, here's the thing. I get paid whether or not you guys get divorced or not. So you can either work through it or you can give up. It's all the same to me.
Let's flip a coin.
Fine.
Okay.
I think we should flip a quarter because that's how much this matters to me.
Okay, I have a special coin that was given to me when I got my PhD that's exactly for this sort of situation. Let me go get it, and then we'll flip this, and that'll determine the course of your relationship. I'll be right back.
Wow.
There's $1,000 in it for you, Jerry. Come on.
No, man, you make it 2. Make it 2 and I might think about it, okay?
1.5. 1.5 G's, and you throw the fight. And I'll make sure you look good, like 17, you just got a lucky shot in.
17.5. Final offer.
All right. I gotta go negotiate. I can't make any promises. I'll be back in a minute.
And see. Let's get all of Death by Improv back out here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We've had a blast planned for you. We hope you enjoyed the show. Check out our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. You can find us on any of those just by searching Death by Improv, all one word. Check out deathbyimprov.com for links to the donations we're trying to direct people towards, and for information about future shows for when, hopefully society gets back to normal and we're not all trapped in our houses.
2023.
Right now, our next show scheduled is April 18th. That might not happen, but be on the lookout for when you can find us again, whether online or in person. Thank you. You've all been such a wonderful audience.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Stay safe, guys. Stay sane.